Have you ever wondered if what you see is all there is to the world? We are about to delve into a realm where the lines between fact and fiction blur. The realm of conspiracy theories, a world that entices with its mysteries and unexplained phenomena. Their allure? A chance to question the established narratives, to challenge the status quo. But remember, the key is critical thinking, the courage to question everything. Prepare to embark on a journey through the most fascinating conspiracies of our time. 1969, man lands on the moon, or did they really? Now here's a question that's been circling the globe for decades. The moon landing, one of mankind's most monumental achievements, or so we've been led to believe. Some skeptics raise eyebrows, pointing out anomalies like the American flag fluttering in the moon's vacuum. They ask, how could a flag flutter when there's no wind on the moon? Then there are the photographs. You'd think that with nothing but space as the backdrop, we'd see a sky full of stars. But the images from the moon landing? Not a star in sight. Some argue this is evidence that the whole thing was a stage-managed show, shot right here on Earth. But let's not jump to conclusions. Experts have explanations for these puzzling points. The flag? It was held up by a horizontal rod to give it a fluttering appearance. As for the missing stars, well, it's all about exposure. The lunar surface, bright from sunlight, required a fast exposure setting on the camera. Stars, being faint, just didn't show up. So, we're left with a conundrum. Do we believe the skeptics questioning one of the most iconic moments in history? Or do we trust the experts, who have answers for every mystery? It's a question that continues to ignite debates across the world. The moon landing, a giant leap for mankind or a giant hoax? The answer, my friends, may forever remain a mystery. What if we told you the year is not 2024 but 1727? Quite a mind-boggling thought, isn't it? This, my friends, is the premise of the phantom time hypothesis. Conceived by Herbert Illig, a German historian in the late 20th century, this theory proposes that the early Middle Ages, specifically from 614 to 911 AD, never occurred. Yes, you heard that right. Illig suggests that this 297-year period was a historical fabrication, inserted into our timeline by the Holy Roman Emperor, Otto III, Pope Sylvester II, and possibly the Byzantine Emperor, Constantine VII. Now why would they do such a thing? It's believed they wanted to place themselves in the significant year of 1000 AD, thus altering historical documents and creating an illusion of time that never existed. But hold on. Before you start questioning your history textbooks, let's delve into the other side of the coin. Critics of the phantom time hypothesis argue that it disregards synchronized events in other parts of the world that coincided with the supposedly phantom years. Astronomical phenomena like recorded solar eclipses also challenge this theory as they align with our current understanding of time. The phantom time hypothesis, whether you believe it or not, does make for an intriguing discussion. It challenges our perception of time and history, encouraging us to question what we know and explore beyond the accepted narrative. So, are we living in a fabricated timeline? You decide. A region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where ships disappear without a trace. Sound familiar? Yes, we're talking about the Bermuda Triangle, a sea mystery that has puzzled humanity for decades. This infamous region stretches between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Over the years, numerous ships and aircraft have vanished without a trace in this area, fueling theories of supernatural phenomena. One of the most famous disappearances is that of the USS Cyclops, a massive naval cargo ship lost in 1918, with over 300 men aboard. Not a single piece of debris was ever found, adding to the enigma that is the Bermuda Triangle. Another high-profile case is the loss of Flight 19, a group of 5 Navy bombers that disappeared during a training flight in 1945. But what could be causing these perplexing disappearances? Some speculate it's the work of extraterrestrials, while others suggest it could be a gateway to another dimension. Science, however, offers less fantastical explanations. Weather anomalies, magnetic variations, and human error are often cited as possible factors. Yet despite these logical explanations, the debate continues. Could these disappearances be chalked up to mere coincidence, or is there something more to this triangle of water? Is it a deadly stretch of ocean fraught with natural dangers, or could it possibly be a portal to another world? The Bermuda Triangle, a deadly stretch of ocean, or a portal to another dimension? We may never know for sure. A secret society controlling the world. Sounds like a plot of a blockbuster movie, doesn't it? Yet the concept of the Illuminati, an alleged shadowy group, has captivated imaginations for centuries. Born in the Enlightenment era, The original Bavarian Illuminati was a secret society with an agenda to oppose religious influence over public life and abuses of state power. Yet it was disbanded and suppressed just a decade after its inception. Fast forward to today, and the term Illuminati is synonymous with a conspiracy theory that suggests a clandestine group is orchestrating global events to establish a so-called New World Order. This order, it is theorized, will be characterized by a one-world government, the abolition of national identities, and complete control over the global populace. Conspiracy theorists often cite symbols in media, politics, and popular culture as evidence of the Illuminati's omnipresence and influence. The all-seeing eye, pyramid, and number 13 are commonly associated with this elusive group. Critics, however, question the validity of these claims, pointing to the lack of concrete evidence and logical inconsistencies. Skepticism aside, the Illuminati conspiracy theory continues to intrigue, with its elements woven into the fabric of pop culture and the underbelly of internet forums. Whether it's a reality or a product of our collective imagination, one thing is certain: it makes for a fascinating narrative. The Illuminati, puppet masters, or just a myth? Did Paul McCartney, the renowned Beatle, actually die in a car crash in 1966? A question that has fueled one of the most enduring conspiracy theories in the world of music. The theory suggests that McCartney perished in an accident and was secretly replaced by a look-alike to prevent a mass fan meltdown. The clues supporting this theory are claimed to be hidden throughout the Beatles' work. For instance, in the song Strawberry Fields Forever, John Lennon is thought to murmur, "I buried Paul" at the end. Then there's the iconic Abbey Road album cover where Paul is barefoot and out of step with the other Beatles, supposedly symbolizing a corpse in a funeral procession. The theory became so prevalent that it sparked denials from the Beatles' camp. McCartney himself dismissed the rumor in an interview in Life magazine in 1969, stating, "Rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated." Yet the theory continues to exist, fueled by the Beatles' enigmatic lyrics and cryptic album covers, each interpreted by fans as further proof of the alleged cover-up. The McCartney death hoax, whether you believe it or not, serves as a fascinating example of how a rumor can evolve into a full-blown conspiracy theory, captivating the imaginations of millions. It also highlights the cultural impact the Beatles had and continue to have on their fans and the world at large. Paul McCartney, living legend or an imposter? The debate rages on, making the Beatles' legacy all the more intriguing. An airport, a hub of travel, or a gateway to something much more sinister? This question has been at the center of a swirling vortex of conspiracy theories surrounding the Denver airport. Let's delve deeper into this enigma. Denver Airport, an architectural marvel, is known for its captivating art installations. But some believe these aren't just pieces of art. They are claimed to be filled with apocalyptic symbolism and New World Order references. A horse sculpture with glowing red eyes, murals depicting war and peace. It all seems a bit intense for an airport, doesn't it? And then there are the underground tunnels. Miles and miles of labyrinthine passages beneath the airport, originally designed for a high-tech automated baggage system that never really worked. But the conspiracy theorists suggest otherwise. They believe these tunnels are a part of a vast underground city, or even a bunker for the world's elite in case of an apocalypse. Lastly, rumors persist of the airport being a secret society's headquarters. The Freemasons, an age-old fraternal organization, is often linked to these theories. Their symbol is even embedded in the airport's capstone, fueling further speculation. So, what do we make of all this? Is it just a case of art misunderstood and an airport overanalyzed? Or is there a grain of truth hidden inside these theories? The Denver airport, a travel hub or a cover for something more sinister? The answer, my friends, might be blowing in the wind. As we journey through these webs of conspiracy, we must remember the power of skepticism and critical thinking. From the phantom time hypothesis to the enigmatic portals of other dimensions, the shadowy machinations of the Illuminati, the curious case of Paul McCartney's alleged demise, and the puzzling Denver airport, each theory provides a captivating narrative. Yet they also remind us to question, to probe, to seek the unseen. Remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Stay curious, stay skeptical.